I would like to invite Ms. Madhulika Sharma, Chief Sustainability Officer, ITC Limited. ITC is our founding member of WeCare, one of the founding members of WeCare, and I would like to hand over the mic to Madhulika. Over to you now.
Thanks, Kamal, and a very warm welcome and good morning to everyone. And on behalf, I'm truly privileged to welcome the guests on this dais. So, a very warm welcome to Mr. Akram Haq, Editor in Chief of Policy Times, Mrs. Sita Sahu, our Honorable Mayor from Patna Municipal Corporation, and Sri Sanjeev Vijay Varghya ji, Deputy Mayor, Ranchi Municipal Corporation, and Mr. Kamal Sharma, CEO of WeCare. So, as mentioned by Kamal, so ITC is a founding member of WeCare. And apart from the people on dais, we would also like to extend a very warm welcome to all the dignitaries, delegates on the digital conference of this Eastern Region conference, which is being organized under the WeCare Policy Dialogue Series. So WeCare has launched this series in February this year and has received excellent feedback from all the stakeholders. And the first of this series witnessed participation of political leadership, industry experts, regulators, and all concerned stakeholders. Because as you know, this waste management, and especially the plastic waste management, it really requires collaboration and participation from all stakeholders to ensure that the real value from the recycling gets created. And today we have been able to bring the leaders from Eastern region to discuss the plastic waste management and our efforts to phase out the single-use plastic in India. So WeCare takes pride in being a unique national industry consortium on the issue of plastic waste management, which now has got 37 brands associated with it and supporting the cause. Over the years, since 2016, since its inception, when India brought the EPR, the Extended Producer Responsibility regulations for plastic waste management, our members have been at the forefront to implement the regulations with all their commitments of a better management of plastic waste in the country. While regulatory compliance is managed by individual members, WeCare as a consortium is working on common agenda of good in the plastic waste ecosystem in the country. And as I mentioned earlier, it's very important to create and have all the participants on the same level so that we can actually create value out of this waste. And over last 6 years of collective experience of our members, we would like to mention that all stakeholders have their responsibilities towards the generated plastic, and all we need to is gear up and scale up the efforts. So we are actually very, very delighted to have received such a tremendous response to our call for this series, and we are blessed to have the presence of esteemed dignitaries in the session today. India, as you know, as a country, is a key for the success of the UN Sustainable Development Goals. And we have recently shown the world that India can actually lead with its unique winning strategies, whether it was the COVID management and the economic impacts, or as a country, we have continuously innovated and we have been finding our own unique solutions, which meets the expectation of all the stakeholders. And while the government is assisting the states to develop adequate waste management infrastructure for solid and plastic waste management through the flagship Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, the EPR regulations have also been notified earlier this month, and these regulations are now putting more focus on creating value and recycling of the plastic. And they have not only placed considerable targets for the industry, but also would require all stakeholders to join hand and leverage each other's strength. As you are aware that ITC is one of the largest FMCG players in the country, and sustainable plastic waste management is at the core of our Sustainability 2.0 strategy. Just last year, we have just concluded our last financial year. We have sustainably managed more than 54,000 metric tons of plastic waste across 35 states and union territories. And this has exceeded the amount of plastic that we actually consumed. And hence, we are very proud to say that for the first time, we are a plastic neutral company. So ITC actually takes a 360-degree holistic approach towards the issue, and we manage one of the largest solid waste management programs in the country. We have our own program of well-being, creating of well-being out of waste called WOW that spans large cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Delhi, covering more than 3.8 million households. We have another program that focuses on decentralized solid waste management, specifically for smaller towns, and this is very successfully running in cities like Munger, Saharanpur, and Hindwar. And this is spread across 17 districts, covering about 0.7 million households, taking our total coverage of our own initiatives to about 4.5 million households. We have also implemented first of its kind model like the ITC Swachh model in Pune, which is actually collecting and recycling multi-layered plastic packaging films. At the same time, we are also working towards ensuring that 100% of our packaging is recyclable, reusable, or compostable. And the fundamental principle behind our initiative is the focus of segregating waste at source into dry and wet streams, thus ensuring that the value is derived from these resources and in the process support sustainable livelihood for our waste collection and grant pickers. Friends, as we as we are actually initiating this workshop, I would just like to mention that as we aim to realize a circular economy in our country and actually create value out of the waste, we have the opportunity to lead this while also reducing the carbon intensity of our economy. Hence, I'll urge that we actively participate in this program and take help and leverage each other's knowledge. And we would need to work together to create this win-win partnership models and deploy the best available technologies to recycle the plastic waste in a truly circular manner. I'm hopeful that this session today will bring out interesting insights and will create the path forward. Jai Hind.